ain't, always come to something to back it up, you know, then that's on you, you know. A nice little good little portion of what compel me, and what he telling you, we're gonna have to compel ourselves, you know, to do this. We're gonna have to drive or urge forcefully and resistfully not to keep tolerating what's, you know, what this way of life, okay, and how they are depriving us, because this is the only reason why we killing each other, because our brothers who got it ain't using their minds to create their own type of currency, and because they know they're not using that as a principle to help them out. If you are already street known, then you shouldn't have no business or no problem not being able to start something else legit, okay? Since you want to be the boss, okay? I'm sure this shouldn't be even, you know, offensive to you. You can't just claim you're a boss, but you don't know how to be a boss economically.
Well, you know that they want to buy the car and the house and put it in their mama name. Okay, get a business and put it in your mother or your sister
exactly.
name. Put that in your brother and your sister name or your
exactly.
mama name. Stop buying these cars.
You something still live on. No disrespect, but I'm sorry about that. Go ahead, you know.
No. You was going. I just kind of jumped in there. I jumped in, but
okay. Well, that's how it be, brothers and sisters, because we just be the way we speak. This is why he said stay amongst the believers. Okay? You might be like, they just cut each other off. No, we ain't. We believers. So when anything me and him saying, we can relate to it. You see? Yeah. And you could attest to that, because if you are understanding what we are talking about right now, you are agreeing, even though we can't see you. All right? And that's real. So, I want to read one more thing from Compelled. And it, let me make sure I say it right, because I just had that word pulled up when I got another one. Make sure I say it right. Archaic, and it's an adjective, and it means old and no longer used. Old and no longer useful. Of or relating to ancient times. We stuck together in ancient times. And they destroyed us, so now we ain't got, it's old us to stay together. We think it's, you know, it ain't gonna never happen. It's always gonna be somebody gonna do something dumb. See, that's how they made us be. They made us think it's no longer useful to even think about uniting. Okay? When this is how we built the pyramids, relating to ancient times, having the characteristics of the language of the past. Arabic, okay, is what we spoke. I didn't speak no Arab language. Yes, you did. You need to go watch Roots again and see what those people were saying when they was coming on that ship. Oh, Jesus. When they was about to touch down in America, they were saying Allahu Akbar. Okay?
And that was stolen.
Go ahead, brother.
And that was stolen from us.
Right.
Stolen. Because
that's why they showed the Gucci again. They getting this behind whoopings. What? Teaching them English. Okay? The Illuminati showed you. But what happened was they made the allegory of him getting beat the heck out of. See? That's the deception. Because you so focused on playing as master of day is just busting it out. The skin getting busted open from that web. See? Now he done changed your perception of looking at the aggressiveness, and that is to teach you a lesson like, if you ever do this here, this was gonna happen to you. Instead of you looking at it like, hell no, they ain't gonna keep trying us and be compelled not to let them do it, okay? All right? Well, urge forcefully and irresistibly if you think you just gonna take out one of my family members because you think it's necessary for you to commit a wicked act. See why he want us to protect ourselves from the wickedness of this world? Okay? Brothers and sisters, bear with me, on my fatherly duties. That's what we do.
Yes, sir.
But suffice that to say, that was a word coming out of compelled. And it also means to drive together. Didn't I tell you about the scripture of the Quran called the kneeling? And I told you he was going to gather together everybody in the center place? They're telling you he is going to compel this to happen. And the synonym of it is force. And guess what's in front of it? See. Force, meaning he is going to do it. And you will see it against your will from what you think. You will force yourself to that ground and submit to Allah.
And again, I don't mean to cut you off, but I know we had a few new listeners come on, probably about 4 or 5.
Praise be to Allah.
And I wanted to say, I know we talking about a lot of different things right now, but I also wanted people to go online and look at that video that we were talking about earlier,
right,
in the broadcast. It was in Detroit. I think I don't have it on my YouTube. I don't know if you still have that link.
The Satanic Temple unveils a satanic statue of the Baphomet, the statue of Satan. Okay, all right. See why we got to be compelled to stay together. These people finna start with us in a portion of the Bible, in the scriptures, where it tell you it's gonna come a day where you won't be able to buy and sell unless except you take the mark of the beast. This is what they're preparing. We's crying it out to you. Remember those angels in Revelations that were blowing the trumpets? This is what it's talking about. People like us. We're not saying we're the angels, but damn it, we dang so try to believe and what Allah want us to understand. And he said to spread the gospel, all right? Straight up.
And again, don't think like you say, we trying to be churchy or none of that, or we trying to get no money from nobody, because we doing this with our own free time.
Right.
But I mean, so whenever you hear us on here, it's not like we getting nothing out of this, man. This is our free time we putting into this. So don't feel like nobody trying to do nothing out of the way or try to mislead you or misguide you in any kind of way. Because if I want to do something else, I wouldn't be doing this to try to misguide nobody.
Right.
We putting our time and energy into this and researching it, and the wisdom that we have, we getting it through our own research and through the will of Allah. So don't feel no certain type of way about us.
Right.
Because the same information we getting, you can do your own research and find it. Because again, like the brother was saying about the Arabic, that was the original language, and it was stolen, and we were forced into a language. So again, a lot of these books that you're reading, King James Version and all these different versions that they have of the Bible, which are written by man, we have to get back to our original language in order to read the translations from those original books. But again, like you say, you're going to say, well, I need to learn Spanish because of my job.
Right. Oh, man, brothers, man, see you along. This is what I be talking about right here. Now, Allah took me once again from compelled to another level. It's still coming. It was born from compel. Y'all keep that in mind. Compelled is the mama of these other attributes. Okay? She giving birth to these other definitions that I'm giving you. And one of the synonyms of compelled is blackjack.
Mm.
Look at this. See, this is what I be talking about, man. Now, of course, it's a noun, and they will give you the lie first. A card game in which the player tries to get a score that is higher than the dealer, but less than or equal to 21. Look at what Allah finna show you.
I know where you're going to.
As Allah has made me tell you countless times over. You ain't never asked yourself why you only go to the 12th grade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because it exceeds you from having the other 21 degrees that the Illuminati possess. That's why they go to 33rd degree. Alright? Just telling you, they explained it to you so wickedly and so slick, and you wouldn't think nothing of it. Yes, ma'am.
But now you
okay.
know. But now you know you got somebody. Bro. But you know you got somebody out there saying, "What is he talking about?"
Right.
What are you talking about? 33rd degree. That's all we supposed to do is go to the 12th grade. That's all they ask us to do.
Mm-hmm. But I ain't done with you yet. You know. It also is a transitive verb, and it means to strike with a blackjack. Okay? We gonna have to jack our way back, alright? We jack each other. Alright? I ain't talking about us going and robbing these people's stores. I'm talking about us jacking ourselves up. Stop being black literally and be the black God and queen that we need to be, so we can have the brain capacity and the resources from loyal, people who understand that who they are. All right? I want y'all to hear this. Let me make sure I pronounce this right. Coerce. And it means to make someone do something by using force. Didn't I keep telling you? You're going to allow it. Okay? For threats. These threats, that's why it ain't happened so frequently yet. It's happening, but it's not repeatedly happening. Where you seeing it just happen prevalently, all right? On our area, it's happening like that, but all over the world. But I'm just talking about what this just looking like some Resident Evil crap going on, okay? Streets on fire and, all type of stuff looking crazy and run down.
Thunderdome.
Right. All right? It also means to get something by using force or threats. See? We so hard-headed and stubborn and believing it's truth. He's going to allow it, and he's going to give force and threats like he's doing to restrain or dominate by force. We're going to have to restrain ourselves, get ourselves right so we can dominate by force. Look what it say. Religions in the past has tried to consort the irreligious. Now we know who that is, and it's one of their got to be one of their lineages. W.R. Inge. I hope I said that right. I-N-G-E. Okay, is this individual's last name? Who are you? It also means to compel, to enact, or choice. All right, you're gonna have to make the choice, brothers and sisters. We're gonna have to do this. Okay? It's coming out of blackjack. Okay? And it also means to achieve by force.